Cohen here, Cohen on Content at the DSE in Las Vegas with Ken Goldberg from RDM. That's Real Digital Media. Now, he's called Ken Goldberg in most places. In Fenway Park, they still think it's Kenny G.
There you go.
I'll leave it at that.
I'm the one without the saxophone.
Ken.
Yes.
You're here every year. You got a booth here every year. What are you doing, showing, or talking about this year? What are you excited about? Why are you excited about it?
I'll tell you, we're really excited this year because first, you can just feel the momentum of the industry. Here, outside of here, on the phone, we're talking to customers, but we're super excited this year because we're showing a couple of new things in our booth. One is we're showing small form factor displays with built-in ARM-based players running Linux.
Wait, small what?
Small form factor screens. So
Gee, say that 3 times real fast.
she sells small form factor screens. 7, 10, 15, 24-inch screens with ARM-based players built in at really attractive price points. And what we're doing differently is we're not using Android. We're putting Linux on ARM, the same image of Linux that we run on our x86 traditional media players. So single code stream, same control, enhancements go across both platforms.
Okay.
But that's not the exciting part.
That's the technology. What does that do for me? Look, I'm a programmer, I'm a producer, I'm a director, I'm a content guy. What is that going to do for me?
I think what that does for you is it gives you different palettes to use as a content producer and as a network operator. Instead of everything being 56 or 46 or 42 inches on the screens, you can use a full screen on 10 inches in places you can't put a 42-inch screen. Meeting rooms, shelf edges, countertops, different types of messaging that you can give with or without audio to different folks, but control it with the same back-end software.
Okay. Is that your stuff? There's Casino that I helped the Casino that's put a little screen about like this over every faucet in the men's room.
No, that's not us.
Oh.
That's not us. We're just introducing them. Maybe next year you can wash your hands and look at our stuff.
The content on that was fun.
You do wash your hands though, right?
Well, let's argue about it.
Okay. So the other thing we're showing that I think is even more interesting is we've integrated NFC with digital signage content. And what I mean by that is we are syncing the behavior of an NFC tag, full tag this size, with the content on the screen. So a single tag that looks that big, about the size of a quarter, can have different behaviors based on what's on the screen.
You know what? Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to get Adam to take the other camera, and I want to come over to your booth.
Okay.
And show me what you're talking about.
Okay, happy to do it. It's pretty cool.
A lot of the guys that are watching this, they don't come here.
Right.
And they're a lot of the creatives don't come, and a lot of the financial don't come.
Right.
So they're still home, and this is their communication. So we'll come over there and do that. Question.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's not really a question. Observation. You have stepped up now this year to be vice chairman of the Digital Signage Federation. I would say you're replacing Kim, but that's not possible.
No, you just don't go there.
Real quick, because they're waving at me. Real quick, what, if anything, have you gotten out of your DSF membership in the last year?
Wow. I would say the...
Time's up. I'm kidding.
The level of relationships with the people that we come across, at least at the board level and certainly in functions like this and the functions we've had all across the country, have let me meet new people, build relationships with people I've known a long time, and it's turned into business.
I've heard this a lot today, a lot of it. It's that whole networking thing.
You bet.
But you see, you're on a board now. Ryan Dusho, which is a competitive software.
Yes, it is.
He's on the board.
Yes, he is.
And I don't see any, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want him to hear what I'm doing and vice versa.
Yeah, we're friends.
But you see that in other organizations.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it's a big world out there. We can both make a nice living if we work hard.
Last, what, if any, internet newsletters or whatever that's called, or magazines or email things, what is there from our industry that you read, whether on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis? The people who have to spend advertising money, everybody's media kit says they're the greatest and the best.
Right.
So I'm doing this informal, anecdotal. What do you read?
Well, I certainly, on my bookmarks list, I've got at the top of that, the Daily Do, 16.9, Digital Signage Today, although I usually go to that from tweets rather than directly. And I read Signage Solutions magazine, which I enjoy.
Okay.
And I always open up to
You're in the way.
content.
I got check marks to make here. Come on.
Yes, okay.
All right. All right.
All right.
Good. That's it. That's good. And this other stuff Kenny's talking about, I'll get to, and we'll put that out.
Yeah, you can edit out
in a few days. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. See you in a minute. Phil Cohen on content at the DSE. I'm back with Goldberg. Why? Because he was telling me something in the interview yesterday, or the day before yesterday, whenever it was, and I said I need to see it to try to understand it. And if I need to see it to understand it, there's at least 3 of you that need to see it too. So we'll come over here to Kenny G's booth.
Come on in.
Explain this to me.
Okay. So what we're doing here, Phil, is we're synchronizing content on the screen with the behavior of an NFC tag. Now, by way of background, an NFC tag is simply an antenna that when tapped with an NFC-enabled smartphone or device can direct the behavior of that device. So take it to a website, a landing page, an application, whatever the case may be. So typically these tags, which look like, here's one here on the back of my badge. That's one style. They're small, they're very thin. Typically they're programmed to go to one place. What we've done is made it so you can use one tag and have multiple behaviors. So the demonstration we're doing here, we have 4 little scenarios, and each scenario has a different behavior of the NFC tag associated with it. So I'll take out my handy dandy HTC One Android. Won't work with an iPhone.
It won't work with my iPhone?
No, because iPhones do not currently have NFC. We're all hoping that the iPhone 6 will. But time will tell.
Okay.
So as you can see, we have a call to action here. It's going to give us a series of options on the landing page. I tap my phone, and it is going to load. Hopefully a little quicker. Here it comes. The screen changed, but if you recall the landing page, here it is on the phone, just like it was on the screen. Now the content has changed. We're showing a Monuments Men.
Right.
We're going to tap it again. And what it's going to do is load the Fandango website and let you buy tickets to see Monument Men on the same thing. So single static tag, multiple behaviors linked to content, and that's the magic there, Phil.
So how would I use it? What's an application for it?
In an ad-driven network, you could sell advertisers a premium spot. Say, I'm going to put you on the screen, and I'm going to give you the option of programming a behavior on an NFC tag. So I tap it, hotspot, and they can tap. They will get all the analytics on the back end, how many taps they had. If they give out coupons, they'll be able to get the redemption rate on that. They can get people to opt in, like me on Facebook, and I'll give you a coupon for $1 off. Now I know you're Phil Cohen,
right? And
we have a relationship, and you're walking away with my web information. So that's one example. Product information, drug interaction information, nutritional information in a restaurant.
Okay.
All that type of stuff. But then it can transform itself into being a promotional device. It could download YouTube videos of the content.
Are you the only guy that has this?
I don't believe we're the only ones who have it, but I don't know whether other folks have done it so that it has multiple purposes in sync with the content. And we've done it. It works. It's ready to go. Our partners.
This information's on your website. How it works.
It's not on the website yet. It's so new that it's not, but it will be. We're in the process of working out.
So I should hold this and not put it out until your website is ready. I don't think it's going to work like that.
Thank you for the marketing advice. No, don't worry. Call. Our number's on the website.
Okay.
And But we literally started working on this a month ago to do it here. This came together in 2 weeks, and it works. The code's solid, it's tested, keeps working throughout the show.
Exciting stuff, Ken.
We're
Exciting
excited.
stuff.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you coming by.
Thank you, man.
Sorry about Derek Jeter. He was a great player.
Don't be sorry.
Several years
Don't
ago.
be sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you listen to this guy. I don't even want to get started
Thanks.
with him. We'll talk about it next year when your Red Sox have gone where they belong.
Respect for DJ.
The guy says to me the other day, this girl says about the rivalry,
Yep.
the tremendous rivalry between the Red Sox and the Yankees. And I said, for the last 15 or 20 years, yeah. He says, oh no, they've been rivals forever. And this guy says, yeah, like a hammer and a nail.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh, watch it. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Adam.